The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Barcelona against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, you can feel the sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of world football's great occasions. No rivalry more intense. The lineups for the game. There's the whistle, and here we go. Piqué. Roberto. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Looking for a decent ball in. Hazard with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pumps it upfield. Luis Suarez. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Who's going to make this theirs? Benzema, going for goal! Great ball to play him in, but he... Up to meet it! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Sergio Busquets. Modric pushes it out wide. Now it's Messi. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Looks to thread it through. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Jordi Alba. And it's Griezmann. Messi looks to dink one in. Barcelona get it back again. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Spoon forward. Messi. Going full steam down the flank. He's put a stop to that. Messi. Looking to shoot. He's missed, but not by that far. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto boots it upfield. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi on a strong run down the right. A very fortunate escape indeed.
Look, sometimes you're already thinking about what you're going to do next, and you suffer a little lapse in concentration and end up with a red-faced moment like that. It's very frustrating.
Messi, wonderful quick feet. The shot's on! Oh, it's there! Barcelona are back in business! Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Now it's Bale. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Thrust towards the front line. Marcelo passes it through. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Griezmann, now it's Luis Suarez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Toni Kroos, he's made sure that that won't get through. Benzema. Bale. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Modric. Played out to the wing. He slid it through. It's come loose. Who's going to make this theirs? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's delivered all right! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Benzema is the obvious danger man here, and yet...
Real Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the first 45 minutes are up.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter. And yes, mistakes have played their part, so we're in the balance one way or the other.
And we're off again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Out wide to the right. Now the pass. Hazard. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen...
Gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Modric, Kroos, and the ball's come out! Luis Suarez, and it's Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Griezmann. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Benzema. Looks to slip it through. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Messi. Nicely controlled. Can he find a finish now? Aimed long and direct. Here it is now, surely! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Spoon forward. Now it's Messi. Sergio Ramos positions himself well and cuts it out. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Messi. Now the pass. Could try cutting inside here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Messi! Decent hit from there. Sergio Busquets battles to win it back. Luis Suarez. Well, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Smart save. Toni Kroos pumps it upfield. Roberto does well to read it and intercepts. Toni Kroos with the ball through. Now it's Hazard. And he's on his way! Barcelona finally get themselves a breather.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Passes it through. A real chance to break. Tries a through ball. He's played him through. And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
And it's Griezmann. Looks like a good ball through. Griezmann. Roberto. Are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, if you're asking me who the most likely winner is, then I've got to pick the team that's upwardly mobile.
Messi. Rafael Varane gets into the right position to intercept. No question, that's a foul. And the referee... It's Messi. He's off on a marauding run, looking to get within range. It's broken loose. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Hits it. Just... Looks to slip it through. Roberto. And the referee brings it to a close. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they have lost it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of venture, and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think